Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World, and welcome to the new season of Ventures, as well as Dungeons are back. We're going to talk about all this, guys. We're going to talk about it in a second. I'm also going to talk and explain a little bit about what this is, because I know there are a lot of new people to Save the World. There's constantly new people. And all of these new people are kind of like confused. What's going on? Why is Battle Royale season different than Save the World season? And all of that. So we're going to go through all that. I'm going to explain all that. But first, guys, thank you much for being here, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank you, all of you guys coming to the streams. Thank you very much. All of you using my creator code DUJ2. If you're buying something over in Save the World, in Battle Royale in the shop with V-Bucks, or here in Save the World, if you're buying llamas with V-Bucks as well. If you use my creator code, it helps me out very much. Also, if you purchase a game over in the Epic Store, like Outriders, if you purchase that game, check the link down below if you want. Awesome game, really awesome game. But yeah, if you'll buy something over in the store using my creator code, it's called creator tag there. It helps me out as well. So thank you very much, guys. So let's kind of jump a little bit into this. Right now, we're going to talk about the new season adventures. We're going to go through it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about everything new that we have now. Because yes, it is a big difference between what is new for new players to the game than veterans. And yes, I do have a video that I kind of wanted to release earlier today, but I had some stuff going on. I'm hoping to release maybe tomorrow. I have a video where I want to talk about the difference between this whole veteran and new, and Save the World, kind of where it is, because I know there's a lot of new people to the game, and unfortunately, I've been told by a lot of newer people how negative it's been for them, because everywhere they look, everywhere they see, they're just getting like really negative information and news about, oh, this is old, this is not worth it, etc, etc. And yeah, of course, for people, those of us who've been playing the game for 4 years almost now, all of this has come back 2, sometimes even 3 times. I think this is like the 3rd time the dungeons has come back, 4th time maybe, I don't know, but we've definitely seen dungeons before. We've seen all this before, so it does feel kind of like it's just, you know, the resurgence of everything coming back. So I do want to talk about that, and I kind of want to see where that is and how I want to explain all that. But of course, I'm going to continue making content for Save the World. I think the game is amazing. It is a wonderful game. Recently I've been playing some other games, and it's really made me reflect on how incredible Save the World really is. It's a grind. It's a grind. I'm not going to deny that. Save the World is a grind. It's a grindy game, but it's a good grindy game. So anyway, let's go ahead and we're going to talk about all that in the future. Let's go ahead and jump in, guys. We're going to start by taking a look at what we have right now. So for that, we're going to go to our home base status report. Yes, I did a video recently about this. For a while, I thought that I hadn't released it. But we have a new season of Ventures. Now, I'm not going to do my Ventures video just yet. I do have a video that I've been working on, that I've been preparing. I have a lot of information ready to go for it, where I want to go back and I want to talk about every single Ventures and how the future of Save the World looks, because we've been told that we're going to be put on a yearly rotation of different events, and we now know what those are going to be almost. Again, this is the last one in the rotation, and unless they decide to remove and put in new ones here and there, things shouldn't change much. This is how the future of Save the World should look. Every year should kind of be the same rotation, same events, same llamas, same events, all of that, everything like that, same ventures, just going around in a yearly rotation, which again, to those of us who have been playing the game already for a while, it's nothing new, no new content, nothing really, you know, worth continuing to grind for. But to all of the new people, which really there are so many new people, it's all new. It's all brand new. If you just bought Save the World, wow, congratulations. You have a ton of content and gameplay ahead of you. It's amazing. So we have today the Scurvy Shoals Venture Season beginning, which I guess the only thing we can call them is Super Husks. So we have Super Husks. So we are having Super Husks, and on top of that, we're also going to be seeing the metal husks. What are these called again? Forget what we call these again. But yeah, on top of that, we're gonna have this modifier on those husks. They're gonna be tough. The husky husks are going to be, they're going to be little bosses, man. That's going to be crazy. But right now we're going to see until June 19th. So April 3rd, you know, May, June. Well, that's it. All of April to May, May to June. Wow, it's only 2.5 months. Yeah, that's crazy. So until June 19th, we are going to have this current ventures, which means that we will have this ventures. And did they tell us what llama we're going to have? No, they didn't. Okay, so we're going to get to see what llama we have. We're going to have Scurvy Shoals, which is the same ventures we always have, same rewards, everything like that. This is just the only difference is the modifiers. And remember, anything you get in ventures, you don't keep in the regular game, and you can't build anything. You have to get it from the vending machines. So we all know how that works. And if you don't, I have a video on my channel, like Introduction to Ventures. If you want to go through there, I have all the information there. So we have super melee monsters, range monsters, super tough husks, husky husks, and smashers. Of course, they are all beefed up, but they have also something negative. So let's say, for example, the super melee monsters, they are going to, their attacks are slow. Their attacks slow commanders by 30 seconds. 30% for 5 seconds, but you can chain damage against these enemies. So eliminating super melee husks will stun smaller enemies in a small radius for a short amount of time. And the super range monsters, even though they can throw further and fire twice as quickly now, they will have 30% less health. And the super tough husks, husky husks, and smashers, even though they're stronger, they have higher resistance to trap and range weapon damage. Their smashing power causes them to move 20% slower. Very nice. So there we go. That's what's going to do. And we also have this whole eliminating husks, especially smashers, causes them to periodically drop a chest full of valuable items. RNG drops? Maybe finally? I want to know what's in those chests. If you've been playing already and you know what you get in those chests, hopefully it's not just materials, unless it's really good materials and good weapons. I'm kind of hoping that, you never know, it might even be like schematics or something like that. That'd be amazing. Gold? V-Bucks? I don't know. You let me know if you've done it already. Please let me know. Next, we have dungeons. Dungeons are back, of course. I'm going to be doing a video very soon where I'm going to be showing you guys. I'm going to be doing two videos probably. One video where I'm going to be showing the best loadouts that I recommend for this ventures, the Scurvy Shoals ventures, Ventures Season 5. And also I'm going to be doing another one, which is going to be for the dungeons, you know, because there are a couple. Actually, there's only really one. But there are a couple of actually, no, there's more now. There are a couple of, you know, if you want to use some loadouts that are going to be the best for dungeons, the best loadouts for dungeons, I'm going to be sharing those with you very soon as well. Which also reminds me, I'm going to, like I said, near the end of the video, we'll be talking about the difference between the Battle Royale and Save the World season thing. So stick around for one more second for that. And then, of course, if you want to find out more information about what we're getting, what all this means and everything like that, just go ahead and roll over to my home-based status report, my patch notes video, and you can check that out to see exactly what is coming right now. But let's jump into the game. Really? Did that just happen? I didn't just imagine that, did I? Did we actually get the YARRR cutscene? Wow. Okay, so Blockbuster, Dungeons, YARRR, and Venture Scurvy Shoals. Now, I want to take a quick moment to talk about both Blockbuster and YARRR. First of all, I don't know why they're bringing Blockbuster right now. I would have thought that Blockbuster would be better as a summer event, but it does have some really cool things. And also, for those of you who, again, if you haven't experienced Blockbuster and YARRR, I highly recommend you do it. One thing that I always say, Save the World does fantastically is their storytelling. The narrative quest lines are amazing. The voice actors, the story, the lore, it's beautiful. It's wonderful. Yes, we've had bugs here and there. I do wonder if the YARRR bugs are back, the building the ship. If it is, please let me know. That's another big criticism I have of Save the World, that it feels that every single time that we get something back, instead of it being the version that had all the bugs fixed already, it's like they copy paste the original version, so we just get all the original bugs back. I don't know. I just feel like that's something they do. Hopefully they didn't do it this time, but I highly recommend that you go through Blockbuster and YARRR. I believe that I have on my channel full questline storylines. I think so. I think in my channel, both Blockbuster and YARRR, I did do like the full like just the story if you guys want to watch it. But I might actually do gameplay. I'm actually do full gameplay of both of these this time, because again, they're really cool. They are very cool. It introduces so much lore to Save the World, and again, doing these quest lines really helps you remember just how amazing this game is. It is an incredible game that they put a lot of attention and time to. The game that exists, if you're brand new to the game, congratulations, you're gonna have an amazing game. But anyway, so we've got both YARRR and Blockbuster, and I think it's going to be, I want to say it's going to be a Blockbuster llama, military llama. What you see no, sorry, pirate llama. Okay, so we got the pirate llama. Okay, so the pirate llama came in, and of course we have a new event shop. Oh, vendor tech, nice. We have a new event shop. We're going to talk about that soon. Well, that looks different. Oh, we got a legendary perk up in there. Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. We have a new event shop again. We're going to, again, like I said, I'm going to go through these in a second. Pirate llamas, if you had any llamas from before, again, they got converted to your llamas over here. So if you were like, oh, I had a bunch of llamas saved up from before and a bunch of tickets saved up for the other llama, it got converted over here. And in the x-ray, we've got a pirate llama. Honestly, with a lot of these llamas, if you want to see if it's worth going for them, again, if you want to spend your money, you go right ahead. It's your money. You do whatever you want. But you can go over here and check in the schematics. I think the military ones are all in the expansion, aren't they? Yeah, they are. So the military ones are all in the expansion here. So if you really want one of these weapons, you can just go ahead and research it with the legendary flux. So if you're looking for a particular weapon in here, like the Bobcat, amazing weapon. The Obliterator, I think you can, yeah, you can research the Obliterator. Can you research the quad launcher? Yes, you can. So if you want to research one of these weapons, the ground pounder is really good too. Instead of spending your V-Bucks, what's happening? Or I guess, or your tickets, your X-ray tickets, you can just go ahead and go get it from the collection book. So that's, you know, one workaround. Of course, if you don't have the I just saw the stonks, dude. He's so funny. If you don't have the legendary perk up or the manuals to be able to get it, then yeah, you know, if you're newer to the game, you might not have that. There's multiple different ways of getting stuff in the game. Definitely, but I would recommend, if you can, to go that way. But again, if you want to try your luck and open up the tickets or open up the llamas, so that's what I'm made of. 100%. It's a really fun way to play the game as well. And I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else that's new in that sense. There's a Scurvy Shoals Adventure Zone. There's dungeons. Nothing else that I can really see would be really anything to write home about. Yeah, I think that's it. Don't forget that I did buy the Machinist Mina pack. I think it's still on sale, but that will be going away June 16th. And I think that's it. So to wrap it up, let me just say really quickly, if you are new to Save the World, you may notice that the Save the World seasons are offset to the Battle Royale season. So Battle Royale and the versions as well. Currently, we're on version 16 of Fortnite as a whole. But, you know, Battle Royale is on Chapter 2, Season 5 or 6. I don't really know. And here in Save the World, we are on Chapter 5 of the Ventures. Because ever since we went to Ventures, Ventures is kind of like our Chapter 2. So in Save the World, we're now on chapter 2, season 5 kind of thing. That is kind of how it happened. Although you can do it both ways. I like to say we're on version 16, even though the versions don't really match up to when we start a season. We're already well into version 16 of the game, and we're just going into season 5 Adventures of Save the World. And that's because they announced a while back that we were going to go into this new yearly rotation starting in June. So in June, we're going to go into this rotation that we have 5 different seasons in the whole year. Each season will come with their own ventures, with their own quests, their own llamas, their own modifiers and all that. And the big question will be, are they just going to repeat the same ventures over and over and over again? Are they going to mix them up? Are we going to get new ones? That's the question. But for anyone who's been playing the game for a while, you know that all they're taking is previous content, previous storylines, previous events from before, llamas, and just putting them into little packages and like a piece of a pie. So that's the piece of the pie that's going to be each venture. That's the difference with our seasons than Battle Royale. But again, if you're newer to the game, you have tons of content here. You have the Stonewood, Plankerton, and Canny Valley storylines, which are huge. The storyline is huge. The actual doing of the storyline is a grind because you're just doing the same thing over and over and over again, the same missions, same thing over again, just with different storyline. And which is kind of the whole point of a grindy game. This is Save the World is a grind game. So because it is a grind game, it's going to be a grind. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Definitely get out there. I think I'm really gonna enjoy replaying Blockbuster, and I'm gonna enjoy doing some dungeons and YARRR. Keep an eye out. Like I said, I will be releasing soon. I might actually, I probably will release first my video on, well, I'm gonna basically title it, should you quit Save the World, or should you play Save the World? Because for a lot of new people, I do really want to encourage the newer people who have purchased Save the World that you have an amazing game here. And yes, there are some bugs that have been around since the very beginning, but all in all, it's a fantastic game with tons of gameplay, tons of replayability for you who are starting. For those of us who are reaching our 4th year of playing Save the World, the replayability is really just not there once you maxed out a lot of things. But again, as I've been saying lately, I think that if you just now bought Save the World, you have a good 1.5 to 2 years of playing this game. Why? Because if you're just starting now, you're probably going to focus on the beginning storyline. You're going to focus on Stonewood, Plankerton, and Canny Valley. And you're going to focus on getting all that done and maybe not really do ventures and all that. You'll do the event, the quest lines that, the narrative events that come up, plus the regular storyline. Once you finish the main storyline, which will take you, I think it takes anywhere between 3 to 6 months if you, depending how you take it, or longer. It can take you longer if you want. And this is playing daily. So it'll take you a little while to get through the whole storyline, get into Twine Peaks, max out your level, start doing ventures, finish every single ventures, finish every quest line, get all the stuff in the game. There's a ton of game here. So yeah, definitely, if you're looking for, if you're brand new to Save the World, welcome. Congratulations. Enjoy the game. My biggest tip and recommendation I can give you is don't rush. Enjoy the story. Enjoy the journey. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. This has been, well, talking about the new ventures. Ventures Scurvy Shoals. We are now in season 5 of Ventures. We'll have to see what comes next. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.